na what you send a atwam na krom ha ehuru den na so nyina achi no we yendi ene baabi ba ko bi a che se abato no ayedin a ne sa we be ka se MBB for asua bibi every the esiye 2020 parliamentary primaries na omuye enmu ana ye kwa enimu no edian ene wo so omuye na omu bring everybody on board na yenye a united and a stronger force for election 2024 na zedi de bia yakaze party na koma any asante mantem no yes of course enra chema WONTUMI and then the regional executives etiki the lead of friend all the aspirants winners and losers omunyina eno omuhia ye e True Vine Hotel na party ni kura nso no a reconciliation committee a omati no of friend panifo bi enso emombe ka ho na mehunu honorable Kofi Kunadu apreku e honom mehunu honorable Francis Adey enimo e honom mehunu yewra his excellency former ambassador to China Edward Boateng e ho mehunu panifo bebrebe lawyer William Kisimu anomudi owura kan Japan campaign no do na e ba honom a Jama WONTUMI any aspirant no parliamentary primaries twami omomu gina ye omomu win ye omomu lusu ye dodo na about 80 to 90% of them were present. MPs sitting MPs omo win ye sitting MPs omo lusu ye omo beka ho nyina no mu nyina ehia etin komo ehia won boka che omu se bibiansi abato ene akoto ene nkuguo ene nkunimdie efrimu aba and that's all elho omunyina me nkambo ne anya adwuma ne wia 2024 echi 2025 no and the probably ene wo ho edema omu e wo party ene aban mu owie no omo ye lunch kama nyina trase to sa edidi na oja won kwan ka che omu se de ye hwe ne mu se nyame ya aduma on the 7th of February se bibia mfiri so amete bayra homamu a the Vice President of the Republic Ebekasa na okasa wia yina yensum na ehun da ubo ne nsem na ode beto dwa no ne ncheche mu se da ba gara fo betiase no yina yensum na yenko monten so to krum ba bi ewo asori demo ensedwa ase eyi ase ayifushi ase edwabo ba bia yemfa nsem ne nko na Ghana fo ente ensem na ase eyiem taropai mene lawyer na obribu ahem ebedi eno eho enkomo ye wia. Then ex-president John Mahama, Papa Mahama, Nensema Waka, PBC, and Nensema Waka, editor Mampeni, na Dankwa Ekufu Ado, and so, and they didn't to our number wobo, so they arise Ghana, another building Ghana, the Toa or the econom, Nanwada or Kwa was in some of Kakae, a far Anglo Guninanum, and also Nana Ebefabre, na washe. Then AFCON matters arising. A musica sem me say MPP parliamentary candidate owo ahafano southeast eye edujama enya Frederick Echampong achi enso so okujoto ablakwa nsema okeka efa AFCON sika de call ye ne ho budget ne nsensem no oyi na no kakra enso so elhom na ye wia unim said the 6th of February and after the 8th of February 150 years of the Sagrenti War na asantemai ebedi sa adwumadi ne symposium a ebekoso 6th of February afa 8th of February no Deba of Chiefs and also ebekoso na no what is minimia lawyer Oxford Bonsu edi hunkomo ye a member of the subcommittee planning committee no edi hunkomo and the return of the regalia and also so any the effect of no nemene nana ebedi ho enkomo between now and 8:45 and ye bon komo exactly 8:45 minia Peter Dunyo and wa wahene betrasia and no a vehicle 20 honkomo and ebedi sorry ya na King Eben Kwekwe Adelson Perry Paisley Kwame Dela the Fishball Capo de Supremo Ellen Daku JT any Kentenchemo abetrase any nationwide sport and so Eddie Wontua 21 after 7 Nana Marchen.
Yeah, that is say.
Namena Dumboko na onso
So Ashanti region MPP Hurisa.
Ashanti regional. Almost on body asumdwe number.
They to go control actually there will be peace at last.
Nippon bia say chinchina etwa mo asumdwe ma.
No reconciliation no very good you know na me information no makenkan but Dr. Kofi Kuradu Praku me ye case bi ama no. Etiano a otrake me na obenyame. Na mbisa na kwanso no so reconciliation. Say oh yeah good. Ono kra de catch am say dey ni mu e ka ho bi. And Osane catch am say William Kusi.
Yeah.
And very much impressed. I am the pa say and you know so dey ni mu Kuradu Praku William Kusi no mo entimi amma wo mo bia ne ewo mo personal ani wo mo so na wo mo agi atumu no in the name of the MPP no eyepa begini se manta maka no nyina no eduru ho no mo a ese wo mo bo modena eye no sa reconciliation ye watun ye waka wo ye nyina ye nkambom na ye kambom the way forward no eye ade a eye adekese pa na nse obia so wo ba bibia no eso sua bibi free pa eso sua bibi free because I've been with the MPP since 1992 until the MPP I said no me can me your authority just and the meka say men can tokrum na the meka na bonten the tokrum dey me o dey menka but me your authority in 2008 there was a very big problem for the party Matthew Macau mene wenya yi we ya na ala nipa we ya na na do nipa and MPP nyasa problem starting from 2006 eba in Sembebre Emma Mika Jose even in 2007 na me regional chairman of the New Patriotic Party regional chairman I was a minister of state at the Interior Ministry. I was the secretary to the National Disciplinary Committee and so Sunyane East or Moban MPP delegation ye yimidini film
Thank you Binazo ye
let me a minister of state at the Interior Ministry.
At the Interior Ministry.
Yes. And you know minister of state who was and deputy minister.
Yeah.
Now me a regional chairman.
Regional chairman.
Bro ahafu
nina. And then ahafu bro is bro nina akabu na regional chairman.
Secretary to the National Disciplinary Committee. Eti aruna executive committee no. Na me ye secretary. National secretary. And so ya kwa tuwa bankana no legono. Bidim ka chire bidim se benyi midini mfirim
adenti
zasa amaba me ho bono nanado
so obeto aba mananado nti
na was a well known figure of nanado.
Yes, I know
that yes
nti enyu mfirim
abayi midini mfirim
Minister of State regional chairman secretary to
National Disciplinary
Committee one to aba
ni bi look at that bayi midini mfirim so it was
because obekwa akoto mananado
na akoto mananado what the mama show na no other day where the Canadian Japan ba umia dey open until timka no wa so ha we so timka no wa so ha eno dey na banka e na samra no ne hwane nya ne ya dey awi dawuru awi abaya na openly you think say na na do na eba we DC no pa ko kase na na do aba dan bebe yiwadi mo de bra mu hu hwe etina mande ma hyada no ma ye din abrabom nansen no ma ye din no me betra wontumi a nem kokoto pono a na ja efomfu efram a
that you be
ye mu binum afam MPP no ye mu binum afam MPP no and na ofra jury trial
yeah
case ni nya ba ya ba do bribu ane me ko bolga me ko tamale akra rasta man bi omo NDC time on ko charge rasta man on so akwa shika nation market bana yi na yes case attachia bibia fa ni pani so and me ya it is atena na my dino
so Central Region, the committee is chaired by His Excellency Edward Boate, former China ambassador. Secretary, lawyer William Kusi.
Oh, it's good.
Honorable Say Chairman Sabusu is a member. Honorable Kwame Say Prempe is a member. Nana Jakuma Difie the second is a member. Mr. William Opon Biu, a member.
Jakuma Difie Bampo.
Yes. Honorable Mr. Robert Yaw Amankwa, former regional chairman, a member. Honorable SK Buafo, Honorable Kofi Kunedu Apreku, Madam Rose Hamilton, Honorable Engineer Francis Adainimu, Madam Margaret Atiemu, Mr. Kojo Buatin Jemfi, homeboy, and Afi, a Melda Enchi, and so a member.
So you look at the
composition of the committee.
You look at the caliber. Nipa na bede babano.
Yeah.
Be ye nipa biya. Bintin can't never say. Can we any man say? Can we actually women caliber of people? Be a sika. Ahodi. A Japade.
Yeah. Nimdia.
So tell us, one time pa and answer Ghana ha political party pa na betimi de nipa bebre say aba. And then Kusi was all over for
William Kusi the secretary,
all over
Edward Boateng the chairman, Mr. Opombio a member for Canada Japan, all over.
But Kusi is now the secretary. So what you say my idea.
Lawyer William Kusi 4 days to November 4th I to win na your vice president Ewa Tamale and chairman say Menfreno na chairman kache ni say campaign bia was say we why asem bia was say kan waka aka 4 days na ye kwa akotoaba but me kache say ye to aba ni wia no matter what happens whether Kenya Japan wins or Baumia wins you have to get back to the party and work for the party
and he's doing well.
And he says, the chairman, Mati, I'll come back. And from there, that is where we
and then, you know, say, yeah, beer, or mom cocoa was for no one. Because I've been a minute. Well, it's a minute. What I say. And so I say, he's the secretary. It's like English amount for
slighted.
Could you lunch a maticas or conwa slighted and then
OPK. So then
the lady from Afeku Christian Afeku, but then bye. That is a hallmark of good politicians. A hallmark of good politicians. Because what Carlos
Ahinkra.
Oh, I'm sure it demonstrates that the MPP as a party no Krenye say ukoda prison kura na wu say ne dan kwa ukoda prison wu ye no wu no enye kwa enyeka ensay and now him say this February ye be di dankwa ye be dankwa ye jebi dankwa ye be na ye February and you know interestingly some achem eskafo binum na atwa machem ma binum ashada invite him say obribu ahe jebi dankwa ye no bra uba ni obedi ni obeda bra and I was highly impressed jebi dankwa ye de be ye oya chem nse twafo hene na oba ni say obribu ahem de to baby a ba from say hebra and they came to my house in Accra 4 days ago ya ba besi wayi jebi dankwa yi no bra wa bodankwa dina abodombo dina no ayi no bra ya ba nya ahemfo bi na soma ye tie uda bia dankwa ya ba ya besi wayi mama so wa ohene ba mi ko jabe kwa ne hwe be ka ei ngofo mu ka ye fe ha mu ka poni ne kese mu fie so that is it and I am happy, extremely happy. Region o ma ye me hwe ayibuno region me hwe lesson no very good, very good, but I think that in future sabuno no say na shanti di bi ka ho no o mo ya people like this former minister from Chile. Former minister for Kojo Jedako. Yeah, you have Kojo Jedako enka ho. You can expand it. You know, there are some individuals in Binuma Modo or expand ya. Bo Buno Yabuahe honestly 1 day to factory or dog. A very rich and resourceful person.
I don't know of other regions, but in this region, I know the chairman insisted me pese we baso, especially the pro Kenya Japan and Nalan for a nomadic campaign. It does not look like say Omomo Winnie and
it is good. It is good, you know. It's good. So I get that now I'm on transit. The panel should be brave. But on this occasion, my main chairman for your former regional chairman, Kojo Yabo for Joe, Okone Krachi.
Wow.
And I'm the son of Eben Winnie Abano. So he did well. It was a you know, or free one and be a regional chairman. Free was a you never maybe I say Obia Aswat. So it is good in other regions, you know.
I think that it was very silent, but the Ankaya Maya Ika cry Yendi.
Yeah, Yendi no dear 2024. So who follow Yendi? In 2020 a similar thing happened. Yeah, Yendi. Farouk had support.
Tell me a bit about NPP Yendi.
MPP Yendi. Yendi is MPP. MPP is Yendi. Yendi is MPP. MPP is Yendi. Yendi is Sita. In fact, apart from 1992, our Mukoye no MPP boycott no. Then 2008, Yendi dear. Even as far back, I'm lovely from 1956. CPP didn't win Yendi. And Yendi dear. Yendi MPP, na MPP Yendi. Tisenya Obeka say no Kumasi they say that Asawasi NDC afa so many nti won't mean generalize no. So Kumasi is MPP. But Yendi dear, Yendi is like Sunyane. Sunyane MPP, MPP is Sunyane. Yendi Yendi tisa Mampong. Mampong Kumaunum ebe Kumasi de so ba asokore Mampong ne Asawasi no womunti no untimi nka se Kumasi nya. So and Irano was support and Farouk so was support. I know also so kronum no Yendi no MPP wa kasefo Malik Yakubu no na Alhaji Aminu no very rich people, very resourceful. Yendi no anya better for the MPP. In fact, in 2008 we had the same problem, and Matthew Makano MPP lost the seat. So Yendi dia open so we are waiting. Ni matran ka say electoral commission say onyan declare. Regional chairman say we declare. So we are waiting for the
third national vice chairman. Is it Masawood? On the show we declare say Osiki direction from the general secretary.
No, but
and general secretary go ahead and declare.
Let's all respect the mandate of the party and the electoral commission. Let's all. Na mama obia. Me Farouk ya madam for pa. Ana Haji Asusu ya madam for pa. Me de
Ona for those who na.
Ona Farouk no Alhaji Aliu Mahama. And the arrangement wouldn't say MPP case bia mekwa metwam tamale ana meda tamale bia no esese meda Mafara hotel free. Esese meda Mafara hotel free. Alhaji Aliu Aliu ena Farouk so beto aso me koye MPP case nko a adu ba bi kura na nya MPP case am kwa ma afa buru nya ho awe krakas. So Yendi is a very, and you know, it's not only the Yendi alone. No. You look at the history of our tradition. You cannot rule out. You say, "Oh my God, mami atra topic." But you know that explains why Hilal Imam was a thoroughbred UPini. What did they make us say? Hilal Imam no obey PMP no flag bearer and obey president no or a thoroughbred PMP ni PFP ni or UP ni and nansai no ameko yera ameko duru Lambrusi no na time no nya ya na esenka ameko golu ani tumu golu ani tumu because golu ni tumu no Sisala land and Sisala land no UP for na no wo pa no Hilal Imam eka humbi. But you know more a gala and ekofano. And coming back to Yendi, no, what I'm saying that in this tradition, if you go to the Dagombaza, Dagomba for no hono moi, you have the bishops omuye MPP from kwa. What as a tolona la yaminu bebre bikura no baja na dubu ahe. Dan okaba wala for so a and so ba Binsala BK Adama. If I been grab Baja BK Adama and Binsala in the 50s, been more than 40s binom ya UGCC for then upeja mu kakra na uba dagati for no ha ubaba beja jato kalio what I say ubenya jato kalio ewo dagati for no ho na waba benya the recent minister for interior Ambrose Dairy ubenya wa mo dagati for no uba be du kira pa so a ubenya wa mo dagati for akasifo pa the UP tradition, the Popular Front Party tradition upeja mu ekosi wala eno da dagati for na benya bi olora abai fa kabo yeah na and the abai fa kabo there. If you look at the tradition and your kiti because you have abai fa kabo be now a member of the Kuse committee in 1948 oh no a member of the Kuse committee omo nyina UP for mbia no wapeja omu kosoro na yesa wa enter sisala. And when you enter the sisala, the ubenya diaka ubenya hilali mamnom ewo sisala land. So coming back to the frafra kasina nankana no so no I want to ubenya CK tedam wahu babi a wasana kwa bagasi uwa benya CK tedam. Then the other side no so no gonja for no so bebre including Alhaji Freeman who is now the region the WCP. I'm talking about the old WCP. I'm not talking about the current WCP. The current WCP is the boya. But the old WCP which has been in existence for about 200-300 years. Freeman, no more RTU. Now there's a one you be gonja. One when you make it. And so all the ethnic groups, you know, fraso ubenya. Now uko mamprisi so there and then whoa. Because the Nairi was a patron of the Northern People's Party, which was formed in April 1954. Means I rewind it. Mara Nairi was a patron of the Northern People's Party, which was formed in April 1954. So you can imagine Mamprisi for and UP4. Mamprisi for and UP4. And the early Mamprisi for na no UP4 no na Alhaji Baumia papa.
Okay.
Alhaji Baumia papa. To the extent that the early UP no Baumia papa later crossed to CPP. That was a pressure from Kwame Nkrumah. It was a pressure. Hey, Mumanye yebehwe. So Baumia's father was forced to cross. And yes, Nakuma the cross here, but circumstances beyond his control. That explains why in 1957, 4th March 1957, Duchess of Kent Urbano, Dombo, and Baumia, and Abekoshian, on behalf of the opposition party, the Duchess of Kent Urbano, Dombo, and Baumia. Bani Beko represented the opposition party, and therefore so it is because UP MPP there account for because the person doesn't know the facts of this tradition. Me can we read the sermon or do am chipin na no ayeto abame mendano kwase na woni ba bia mkopi am called dabala so ga copy dabala the first time in my life. The first time in my life, so I copied Dabala. And you know, let me take this opportunity, sir. Me they made me so crusade na me and papa. Mami say, mami kra mami nyankopon enemy party. Me kwa na me MPP for me ma koshia. Enye constituency chairman afra me. Enye national na suma me. Enye Dr. Baumia na suma me. Enye MPP pajiri na suma me anam to mpatru Dabala na wo de o ma meka enyamsam nkire me nsem na meka no be frɛ nyamsam mama me nyina opportunity we so encha Dabala ne so ga kope good that when I went there also ne ka ethnic you know when I went there and interacted with them, that was the first time I interacted with them. Let me take this opportunity to tell the whole world, say, yeah, MPP, Progress Party, no, and then, yeah, voter region for being bonny. Voter region for being so, Mosomaya bonny. Namim can't be the home for me. I realize that, and yes, a voter region, no woman pay MPP. But in your way, I say, yes, young corner bem concushia. And yes, a voter region bem pay MPP. But yes, young cock. Why, yes, Babama didn't want MPP. Namin said, Uncle voter region. Some can MPP yam some.
Dear Nema uncle.
I said, no, I don't know. I want to ask whether Mr. Miko will be able to your kiss me. Impression now when you're so quiet, I could win your voice. No,
you don't have to go and waste your time there.
Not to waste your time, and my wouldn't have the appetite.
Nothing pushes you to.
Yeah. But man, no, yet to about Saturday, I'm a call Sunday, no, me, me, I'm in from Sunti. Me, I'm in from Sunti. Me, I'm in from Sockasianti. Me, I'm in from Sunti. Me, I'm in from Sunti. Me, I'm in from Sockasianti. Every say, me, I'm in a one quiet and some one way and me, and that's the first time in my life I went to Dabala. One movie, one movie, Basoga Cope. Omuye or modem call a baby hotel the other Miami D and I could the as a hotel between hotel no Bacchus zeros no NDC Dr. Glover there. No about neutral person hotel. That the next hotel is Sodako Press Pub. What I say, also MPP in India. No better me where NDC ni no crown. Not near trust no a neutral person. Dutch national. Me also until we could hair. You know. And you know, so I realized that. So let me take this opportunity, sir. Look, MPP free. Baby, I quiet your voice, no. And I baby, I enter for the past since 1992, no. Niamako hunu soga kope bako ndabalano. Mama yena amemi di hon for me dem ma siafo. Right. Me dem sa bombo say me am from Sonti. Me am from Sonti. Me am from Sokosianti. I personally own the people of Volta region a huge apology. 45 after 7. Na memfa nyame aduma Wednesday Dr. Baumia's address no enka. Then we move on to John Mohammed's accusation against another and PDC. Dr. remain short. Let's anticipate. Yeah, I know him. He knows me. Oh yeah, me you know. Near Obekano, meaning say a Kambomu.
To the next chapter for Ghana.
Yes, in Kambomu, and the way forward for us. And I know there may or can we are near Baba Betanaha, near Kahu Akunta. Why would I make it? Obia, there make a Obia, we are super what you mean that you know Wale, walk on the chrome. Oh, the chrono, a small town near Wale. Why would I make it? But it is a Wale. Oh, okay, Sunan Quabin. I am Quabin. What I can't buakwa, Ukroma buakwa. Baby, I saw all of Tikumase, and I'm boy. Aha. I said, I got a Kumasa no fan, or the Biamti Abuakwa na Krupo. And you only had your back to say, oh, Abuakwa, they were my name. Oh, something, so, will be a Makwa. Ninya no more could be a baby, I see any mammy, see any papa say, and Yasam Katua. Tell her, Menano dear, it is Ntomane. So let's come to President Mahama. You know, good. President Mahama. Edu baby, I am a tenant sending be our cana. I know a bisam who said, na nti wa shada na okan ana ni okan onim ana ayebo apaye me pa se bia me krachini a me amabetena ha obi am onim de na me ka asem ni me ditro for whatever reason or reasons ana na ya de ha me no wo coach gina oboase koka se o Anglo Gold say Anglo Gold eba begu nyina yenim abakosam yenim kwane for so mamu ya Anglo Gold ye revival the fortunes of Anglo Gold MPP for. So what moral and legal right pa wa President Mahama ko gina oboase e kansa before they know abakurum ha ore don hwira dunu nan adwuma meboa enye kurum ha no be no na me madam for soldier a police ni Kofi Boache no nyina ka ho bi. I'm not worried Kofi Boache is my friend, but I'm not worried say Kofi Boache ka ho bi. But what disturbs me a lot to say na 24 hour no amona kana no ebe de na yiyi ebe sisai na yiyi na wi ase fa na yeye na ye de na akoso. And you know you so just say a bo adwene ne ntiase so I say President Mahama and NDC for no sabio edu babia bebu ye say kire ye dwene wo famwe ye say adwonu don hwira adwonu 9 na kumasi ayo kumasi kakraka kura obadan wati mo preti adwuma adwonu moha ufri moha eko traffic light babia asokwa court iwe opa manu mo na adwonu ndu kura obadan wati mo nante akọ moha o etu babia ye nkokura fokura betima tumika akọni asokwa court iwe matima tumika akọ habadia senior high school ma but eba na adwonu ndu a obadan wanante chase okura wo kwa obi ba usuro obi kwa otiro and you're talking about 24 hours President Mahama na say no working and I want some answer just say anyway my friend say some answer because I didn't some no answer e say sign as banks the PBC the banks bi no muka no ba kwa say PBC niama wo de so mo no ba akufu ado ene design ba umia come on President Mahama sit down and let me give you tutorials about PBC. Mara baby I was a siano. Onan so dem free ni kata so amoma na ere nana Mahama. So no bribo hand oba be kan bibi akiro. Wo fa so more PBC no so mo no. PBC problem no start say. Now the PBC ka dan ni koko bodu nyina abom. No mo bom no am the PBC call at the stock market. To am the stock market na just say your team. At the time I know a team no. Na PBC ni Japade bia sa. About 95% of properties are landed, immovable properties of PBC in Nano. Now your cooperative there. About 95% of immovable properties of PBC, yeah, the man PBC as PBC assessor. Now your cooperative there. And you go back, there's a judgment to be in 1977. His Lordship Justice Lanti. Cooperative no, cooperative no. Tama wamute UP. Omote NLM in September 1954 no. Eno ancha no omote cooperative no kokwa akuafo aba ba bibi dipa. Nti ba nyina ba de ba ho ade ne kotare NLM achi. Ne ba so ne ba sande ba ho ade kotare United Party achi. Adata no na bro is any afo no. Ne ba nyina ba fra be Western Ashanti. Etini ba nyina be Ashanti region no be fra be Western Ashanti a different region be fra be Western Ashanti. It was in April 1959 and Western Ashanti no be change dini no e be ye no bro ahafo. April 1959 and Western Ashanti enti kokwa akuafo. If you go to the Eastern region samra no na Greater Accra Eastern region ho na wa hwe sampo tamu ha nyina ko Western region baba do koko anya na nsan na asema ba nenye kokwa akuafo no bekuta sika kwa bantama abrosana si woni nyina so wo mo nyina na wo mkote cooperative so cooperative no na fe kwa amenkuma hu ya no ne kwa amenkuma fa akwa miso se obaje cooperative no na no wo mo de no na kwa amenkuma etu no ne kotokama cooperative na afrifama cooperative ahụ odene oh that be wo kro my friend Balduzi house oh labor runabout over labor runabout no kwasem hina ho a wo kwa wonsa bankum sei abrosami ba twon cooperative be ye fundaka kora wo ni fancy cooperative frada ni bia eno cooperative to free kwasi broni wo no ye from Balduzi kwasi broni no be friend Balduzi ana cooperative for etofru wo ba bia Pepsi Cola ewo uko Coco Clinic sa Pepsi Cola ho no dana satia ne nyina cooperative for dia In fact, cooperative for dani pa ewo wiase no. Enya adanketwa. Uko sunyana opposite commercial bank. Cooperative for there. Uko abisimu a police station no. Cooperative for there. Uko sunyana domasia zongo cooperative for there. Uko fiepra. Baby a wama no rural bank, capital rural bank dano. Cooperative for there. Ghana ha baby bebre uko abavana down. So tema PBC baye na PBC issue sa ejapade no. Then fast forward no. Ajekum Kofo beko no. Na Ajekum Kofo no 5th January 5th January 2009. Na Ajekum Kofo sane krata releasing all the properties to cooperative. All the properties. All the man cooperative. Bebrebe pa. Udu kolongo domasia. Na domase no. O kose ya ubenkum so urabang bi na wo maye no wo no. Kumawu enze kumawu wo me achim urabang unsabenkum so cooperative for dani. And I'm telling President Muhammad that essence President Kofo sign at the 5th January 2009 and this is from a cooperative for one over that. And this is from a cooperative for one over that. And in most of the cases a cooperative for you know in about 99% of the cases, you know, and Nana Atodazi, Nana Atodazi was working as an external solicitor for PBC. Was an PBC one lawyers who no party didn't and cancel that
was time better no
2010 never.
Okay, not PBC were lawyers.
PBC were lawyers.
Nana Atodazi, a member of the NDC.
A member of the NDC.
And you remember PBC as a solicitor.
External solicitor. And I did about
PBC for lawyers no more day.
I have Pisabe. Mare aya bisabe. I want to PBC from 2009 to around 2015. PBC bokase to. PB mo fidi so amababa tena can be that. Now no around 2018 or 20. Make us look PBC abanento no. PBC bokase cooperative for which like chire wo mo wiase pa no. Cooperative a champion pass a law, a champion buy obey law. And after 77 judges London, when Rollins came, Rollins signed your law, Titan, say cooperative for Japan, the more young family. Can't mention you know more than one. Oko Chalembu shop, Kokomlemira, Nanchase Oko Babia, I wouldn't say many trouble.
Heavy do.
Don't have you do. Mamma +2. I won't be on the trouble no Babano. Abosambi to assume and sa cooperative for there.
No for ATC hono na.
Exactly.
Okay.
So and this you know, cooperative no as the sacred cow. Ham I feel so and answer kumo na muku na ntwie to wa bia.
Papa na ntwie.
Aha. And that was what the NDC did to cooperative. A PBC. So at the time MPP bar 2017 no. Na abo say to ana omode Kofi Boateng no manshia omulu koye no executive secretary of cooperative PDC
yeah
ana ja nana doa na de bosia twetwi die
Kofi usu yeah
nana do na de bosia twetwi die me I'm saying to authority President Mahama mero ye did we nana do na this kakese to revamp the fortunes of PBC. And kakran na just no so problems basa cooperative cooperative kana wa boy na no muhu ya wiase a BBC mu nyina muhu se kas twe wa mo japade nyina court se am koto no eja NDC pensua President Mahama if you don't and you cannot misinform the people of Ghana me what cases be a memaye for cooperative. Now someone making Sanana Atodazi Damboa. He can fall in and dare me. He can fall in and dare me. In fact, some of the cases no the boss of mine and dadano. No money in account. And this is from paying for. So the cooperative for we went to Western region. Hey, no bakwaje krata bi, no bakwaje who just ruling bi. Uko Central region. Go to Central region, go to Western region, go to OT region, go to Volta region, Ashanti region. uko Josomai secondary school opposite omo adan baby sunlight na cooperative for so ultimate ka say me kama president Mahama was want to say NDC penso na mama PBC ehuna mania ekum na I can say it on authority say na nado any doctor ba muya penso no omko pesika kese edibe wura PBC. I agree, it's a human institution. Right. That is correct. It is possible. That is correct. It is possible. As a Ghana, Banajuma, BA. But for goodness sake, man can say, Akufrado, anybody, Nayan Shahan, and Omo. President Mahama, Wuboa. Come again. Now I'm ready. Etina PBC Asemna President Mahama Kano. Okay, just about 2 minutes before we hit the hour of 8, live on WONTUMI 1013 WONTUMI TV, and this is the state of Ghana. Lawyer na Obribuahi and I pay minimum 18 common AFCON. AFCON the say no, but you know it's a serious matter. And I'm my young chappy. I'm off wash. I say, oh, young friend blaster, young coffin, no member my name say Munyan, Namunko said a life. Kobe Menu. Namzi Omunko said a life. Now, maybe more Nami a bit is a Kobe Menu. Let me very honest. Anya Makono said Mesha Dabo Bowo, Babia, Mifrino in Africa, and you're only Ghana. Ah, say, Samia, or my yaw or more bruchiri. Nah, some African countries. Nothing will push you to come back home and play for us. For not any African country. Yeah. In fact, why? Mbappe dia be in front of him. Inaki William. Bebre. Plenty examples. No, because football organization, football administration in Africa, a lot of question marks. A lot of question marks. What do you see wrong with ours? I said the same category. And so Nana Dago. I had a ball bewurem. At the same Nana Dago. I say when I'm Manchester I had a ball bewurago. Now I know was you did too. Now I'm not down for because you know they will not say no none of them. I had a ball bewurago. Ball bewurago. Okay, so come on, football administration in Africa now. It's like Nana. But Nana, we are investing so much. Minim say we had a security room no. Unyan and Faso man Mroso. But the Nkadebe Bray, the passion of it, and Nigeria the unity. I never quite me pewo Nilante Vandapoeron. He was brave. He's very forthright. Nilante Vandapoe. No problem on yan. But Ghana for a share question tachi and in the GFA then. Nearby Ben Tian and Nilante Vandapoe cano. Nilante Vandapoe no cancel. Now me fuano so. Me for Nilante Vandapoe so. Mera Dabia Meka and yes or when this me MDT and people for being talk on men can't be. Men can't be. Obia me faka called Dabalakosia and people for at my own expense. Constituency chairman. Oh, Nilante Vandapoe raised the flag. Say, look, send ye Ghana Blasters. No, I say Ghana Football Association. No, and say FA Football Authority. No, and Football Administration or Football Association. They bring the avenue of making money. Nilante Vandapoe Kaino. Near our MPP there, Nilante Vandapoe, Miawano. Near our NDC, so I know Ghana born and Nigeria, Nilante Vandapoe, Kawano Pado. You know, and teachers say, starting from 2010, after South Africa, 2014, Brazil, and the Abayedi Sikasia Lupre Mukonina. Do you say Bibi? Okay. When Namibia went to AFCON with $1.1 million. Namibia had the $1.1 million in AFCON. Ghana, the budget is 8 million. Now price money in Ukraine $7.1 million. Na here, and Guinea for penalty back be by. We also know be oh yeah say. No catch a referee no say. Price money near $7.1 million US. And how do you sit down and then budget for $8 million? No be a got just been funding in an $5 million. But meanwhile, Namibia the 1.1. Kababi Odrie. Minidia, the Ghana said no, or the me to us. No, but you know, this is mind boggling. Mind boggling. You live in a country, more by Afcon Cote d'Ivoire. Train crying Yajuma. Train Yajuma. And China Green said train Yajuma and Accra to Abidjan. Can support us in Crown for Munku Abidjan ho. Because in Casagana Bobo no bear set 3 p.m. So train Yajuma 8 a.m. Musimu on Kanaya. Mwamu wo Kumasi ya famo. Mwamu wo Sunyane ya. When you train Kwafin Kran because Cote d'Ivoire because of Afcon. No, I'm saying sir. Secretary ni ya juma. Says sikana ya say Afcon on African countries no. Ya di train na ya di network countries ni nyina. $5 million na de kwa no. Na ya di train and can fashion ni so. $5 million. Aba a country like Ghana awuni sika. Awu ko wa ekopebosia. No be happen so. Bara monfanko. Na yade supporters say neko. 5 million kura se be ko no banka nkire yo. E be ko ba ye ya. Na hepa no wo kwa. Wo ko diga. Ola de transe me ko ba. I Ghana nse ni bi wa me pese me kan bi. Honestly, because one we are.
Say wo me so be kan bi say.
Na just sabi ka fracho. Nyansa wom. Amura dwen tiase say ball na ye kono ye de sika sen be ko ye de supporters sen be ko na ye betua sen ola de twa na mamen komra and the whole country with Ghana's parliament inclusive moatena ho ye say di because football because ye kono a member of parliament or the national to kwa on betiase amana ye support come on. Is that how to go about in a country? Is that how to go about in a country? Now yanka yakwaba. But then when we say video be echo viral, our video per se to IGP. I did 2-3 days speaker or at the committee. And do we think that Kurana Maya and painful Necosunano, Benano, Sabe, Benyan near Ecosugana Nana. Video be echo viral. Ebrimsi per se to IGP, per se a pamno. Yes, it's a serious matter. Speaker no putupuru watina say wati committee. Yes, why are there? Na ye kwa ball no so ye nim sika ya bara gese ye nkomra muntwa men komran. Speaker ara no ntina konya num. Na putupuru ka say hey enye ye momra meti committee. Na yakwa ba na fe ya baba obe dia say na baba catch. Is that fair? Now I've read Okuda top black one on so sure. 5 million Sikanoson. In 2013, NDC government they budgeted what 15 million US dollars. 2013, Okujatos NDC they budgeted and they spent 15 million US dollars. I'm not talking of cities. Do the calculation. More butin calculate.
That nani ama board this.
Ora. Me no ya dan for hwe no amambo amfu na no pay.
Me asa na mebusa.
Me boy at 2013 nene. So me obribo anje na me kan say $5 million na wo mo no ya no in 2024 no. Eso. E bura dwen ntiase so me ntiase na ntiase kina. Sana 2013 no de ende so obanem kura no kasa asem na me pa awasum. Obanem no kasa asem na me pa awasum. But how do we treat countries like this? Now, say, no, be born on web for. I mean, come on. I mean, it's better we drop it and can live up in Chelsea for 2 once. Because I better. Yeah, drop on I can live up in Chelsea born once a man. Ubi some say, then I'm so Liverpool without Salah. And so I'm so my idea pa. Ubi some say, there, Missy a bobola. Player do home now or woman and other players, they feel a little timid Hwana no Diego Jota ball boy.
It does appear as Salah absence Emma Hunu the other side of Diego Jota.
Yeah, because as a footballer see Bebron man Barcelona Lionel Messi wo mo. Obaga Dembele no me kura mbeka me let Dembele ohwie papa so Dembele ampam no. Afere na anu akoya mre San ko no ya de sa. So obaso hu Liverpool players no wo mo worth mpa hwe na anu o mo Chelsea no. You realize that look, as a being and a be as a candidate.
Also, this young chap, Bradley, Conor Bradley.
Yeah,
your share a second goal.
Yeah, as on the
free academy honum. Yeah, just like
because now I'm sure that
Trent.
Now I'm sure that Alexander brought your Trent.
Honestly, yes, from the academy.
Oh, I see. Down here, we're mature. But
on Jones, ne. Curtis Jones ne have Elliot no nyina.
Ba academy super den kan na Lamasia o.
Debbie.
We are singing academy.
We are giving a different meaning to academy.
Academy dey na Lamasia. What you say? So about Ghana's football, no Africa. Come on. A lot of times me a different brand of character bi na me hu Africa niam bebre. And I know make of Malema ba. Malema ebo nana ebo gengeni ba mana say no malema beka ya ehu. And let me borrow the words of ye tetefo nsema malema beka je say malema ikolo ejamina me man edi nkomo na nka so kada na me ipa me ko disco pa no ma sere sa am say adan ya bere na de yan kan disco ya kan club I say sam ikolo no I mean
and can be by a pub.
I can be by a pub. No, Malema Samana can. And ironically, I've sat down to examine Malema and his speech. I said Malema Bekai. Malema
as a former president should not be seen fighting.
But it is going on in Africa. It is not the best.
And then we should give way for the youth to lead.
It is not it is going on in Africa. You go to Zambia, it is happening. You come to Ghana, it is happening. You go to South Africa, it's happening. It's happening. It's happening. No man now from by Jacob Zuma. And I cried the ANC will make Jacob Zuma free. ANC will make Jacob Zuma because Jacob Zuma will form a new party now one form. Go to Zambia. You know what is happening in Zambia? Zambia, dear no, it is President Mahama, dear no. So now what Zambia is saying is opportunities in as or enjoy. As of former president, send a can crank the court no. Zambia dear and your court manager to so opportunities in us or enjoy young farmer you. So also be contest here. It's happening in Zambia. Ghana and Kwanda can crank the court or the been made not a wabodam or Nimyansa or Yaquasia or Abicamo.
Tizamba, the Muzabama Quine. I'm more contest name them. The privilege is Nina enjoy as ex-president. No, a year for you. Yeah, free ho. Ghana had their can crank the court to crab and free a dear bit din at them. Or their court for interpretation. Just that can crank you want to file a statement of case within a certain date. So what you say? Any money and nullity. No. You have a certain date, nice or file a statement of case. At one file, yeah. And my whole thing here null and void. But why this insult? Because we are court to show, say former president Abe flag bearer of a party or Matu Ababedia. Any opportunities in any privileges that or enjoy as a former president or as president, it is the man. I think there is a sense in that. Obakayana WONTUMI so raise issue with that. So Obakaya. Yeah. I think there's a sense in that. But Ghana for the derby. It is a Ghana blasters a couple born between Ghanaians will not debate it. So Malema was talking of one currency. You are talking of one currency in Africa now. During the Berlin Conference in 1885, even they couldn't solve that problem. Berlin Conference in 1885. Do the calculation. How many years now? Bantim, Abesina, Echo was 1975. One currency, Echo, Atos Sabra. Check 1975 to 2024. How about Ghana? How the assembly no bakaya na ndiji for Malema obo abakame. I know some Malema ye current
he could have raised the issue of language barrier. So many countries in West Africa are French. Ghana, French, compulsory in your schools. From the crèche up to the university. No, say, can't symbio, can't symbio, can't symbio. Malema Bayano just said, look, Africa has been let down by bad leadership and bad governance and bad rulers. And guys, Africa has been let down. Yeah, Africa, Yaman Huni, bad leadership, bad leaders. Ampo. Language Ukraine, a sub-region Krano, and Kobe Tim Gase, Bumenva, Hausa, any be Arabic, any English, Yan compose Robia Hausa. Because West Africa, American Hausa does, and Arabic, and English, and French. Kamalema Bekanasa. Aba this for Malema bo, and this Shada Bishio Malema bo, Ebesisa. Also, sometimes you feel very much worried, extremely worried when you have. Look, Malema Bay and Uncle raise issues. This is a man, or no, Tessa, organizing a man for in South Africa, say. So, Juni baby are attacking because of Hamas Palestinians. Malema, he encouraged it. He engineered. Yes, he encouraged it. He engineered. But look, sir, October 7th, I didn't see him. Would the blow be better to Hamas? Because they didn't do well for attacking the Jews. But all the blood be better to Jews. Some Marco SSS of the door. And just about some few days ago, a Brim cried the hospital. They went there, attacked them, and killed them, which is not proper. So when I hear the question, Prats and the rest taking to streets demonstrating, say Jew for the Pabone for Jew for yeah. But tell you question, Pratt. Let's be very honest and sincere to ourselves. Hamas for now attacking Jew for first, and a Jew for no retaliate here. But Jew for now Aquamana Broso, innocent ones are being killed. What kind of society is here? But I got to our guys at the Sabi conference Jew for no. But that's sorry, never sorry, I'm the Palestinians. We are saying you are not being fair to the Jews. What is your problem in Africa? You have the question press and the rest will take to the streets and demonstrate. But if you should be so objective. With objective purpose. Just to play to the gallery. Benamonanum. So I never can Afcon and someone. Africa born on Africa the way we organize it no. Me dey tell be maka say.
Te ohebi, the move ohebi.
But as I know I'm here back.
Nigeria
say okay say we the last 15-20 minutes now. Now say Nigeria abre. So it tells you that age. But
that's something kakara class abu homa ko bo final.
The nimbo biasa. The
nimbo biasa.
I said because I
said trade ebo.
Yeah, I say me no me hwe na ane Lukman no ja Lukman wo a team bi in Italy. Na o see me so Napoli no.
Yeah.
Me hwe broche no say no shishe goals no na skills na. How buy na am say.
But what was the problem? Share Inaki.
Oba
ye hunu so okoya Barcelona wakoyomu dida you okoya obo
no edu time bi so
kudus kura no oba de but it's not at the height he plays there.
Okay, there's a Kotoko player bi I don't know what the Kabira friend in Kakra man so man but me hwe local scene no boy no yard
Richard Lamptey
but man said then who is feel them bia then no because
there's a place never were saying foreign players never were saying say the work rate at training no omo ntia say the ntia na ote bench am opportunity to
exactly
play
so a great Olympics for midfielder be Ocha Rasta I
am me home ball change me hu no
the passes is very accurate. The passes are very accurate. Then Kotoko war I could be boy and I think 4 or 5. The word. So now we are born now or but it's a guinea for 5. And I one can say kotoko boy yam fa no mum then aduana e wo another boy bo ja me hwa na wo mudini no because
me home ball as in look league ni dia
aduana so boy ho and ubenya bisu wo bechem no but that place when this aka so de wo mo kwa afcon na Kenya yi ana me de aka so me so mo bia ni di matam ana ba de o de sika no ma ba ben wai ho kakra mamo I just had to back home, so but it is an opportunity. It is time for us to be bringing in share Inaki Obai Meboa. Also, the Yan Bobo was paid.
Yeah,
my national team. Official Spain national team.
Yeah,
on this Barcelona for boys, no, a bobo no money fepa. But suddenly you're paying in a bar. But we have no bono. And but you know in Atletico Bilbao, he's the one particular player. And so the whole
for a team,
last season
in say private jet to say chartered flight to near Babefano. Say Umuhiano na Okodriye a day before. Yaman opportunity.
But so now I saw the charter flight to buy.
Oh, now, what is the problem? Yentimi enyusu to our benefit. Said your teams no enyusu.
You see, and so no be brave. But look at Onana's conflict with Eto. Onana say I'm filled no. Eto say I'm filled. I'm filled.
Eto so nya say man. Onya coach.
But one boy, you know, Cameroon won. Sometimes you need to be disciplined. What I say. People were asking why is the one for the Rashford? I said, look, yeah, Bob, or club,
or Chile.
Sometimes you need that type of a disciplined administrator. What I say, and I'm Ferguson, Nipa be brabo Ferguson, Dinabo Ferguson, or any king ganum coandia, Obo Bedropo. So well, football AFCON Ghana.
Well, the return of Ashanti Regalia.
Yeah, it's a very good news, and you know, once again, it shows. This is not the first time I be in Kenya. The massage for no binum regalias edia kwakomon. Zulu in South Africa, Omudibi Aquacomo. In fact, in Benin, there was an artifact Biana. I am more than 250 or 300 years on the Acomao. No, I'm the Asante Fosso de Mao. As usual, Cabare with a Asante history was no. There's Asante history, Shagana history where we are. No, you see. Some of the artifacts never there banners no. I say you know you say. And you know never coin never jeko. In 1817, na Bodwich, no abrofono, ama binu di dwaba kumase. And Bodwich no be di dwa no. Omo che omo bi ko asantefo no che omo bi. Enti omo de koye no. Omo ko hwe so ama bi ye de ko museum. Ebi so Saganet Wesley won. And I've been kind of Sagranti. The leader of the British to me, a friend Saganet Wesley. And so I'm mobile no or mobile, yeah. All throughout no. Never pay golden stool no. But by yeah, ABC and Omania golden stool no. In fact, in 1900, no best almost no. Asante fono huse grofoi Saganet Wesley no for the house some buy bent to me and ya be kumasi was one bent no esika kofi no a nti Asante fono ko sie wo bare de ko sie wo bare eti tama abrofo te se Asante fono iska kokol akonya na firi ade ko bare no no person ko no mka se bo pa amumra and mansam sie ma bare fo no etutu pa anom ka se tu atobare Asante for tam kase ni bia me ka tu atobare so ni na abrofo na so ye de brama 115 years obeda abrofo no ase obeda Asante for so ase so omo nyama nyina about people should know say emfrase ne in before say to the second no poku ware the second no I frase yes anhwehwe so ababa eventually it's a good and no na no so ya better baumia UK omene Ghana for no anhwehwe say sika bia enye sika anya mbra kwanso ebeko UK die omo discount be na mbra Ghana waka so kaisa conference no no be ama comment ola na Africa de sika no crowd be sika no bidru yeah so these are some of the comments people are saying na artifact ya modie be modi bakra and kro bin confide a whole lot of it shows that yanya no ye ni our house of mission and commission ya ye ho adi say do ba bia ye ntimi hwa ye niam so yie na no France omode abacha sika bi ba France minister for budget also the company wo 30 million US dollars nti benten to ho minister for budget in Nigeria the minister for budget in Nigeria say the company kan ho bi na omode abacha this kan ko to ho no bi abacha plan so kura wa minister na no ada timbe ye minister man ye sikari kura abacha French abana ye so this sikano bano African politician African intellectual otwintwa nan then you can imagine so we say Nigeria honum na hono as a budget minister Afcon sikami he no be approve oh hu na meche so niam na eba no it's a very good thing and no yaka ade very good Emma ye no Emma quickly mami chipu in na no sa wo mo de senior high schools no wo mo performance by so yeah and manya da jadi nsekura se me Roma no me ye Roma ni mu asoro ja mentan kono hwehwe mti da no me kame no kode mentan kono hwehwe but we had the first 15 schools Roma Catholic nkwan wo mbedu you have said James Sunyani the whole Ghana.
Yeah, St. James. I think it's for some time now.
For the past 20 years.
Yes.
St. James Atiaba from one base and St. James this time. Yeah, my was St. James and I say, yeah, the cocoa was so. Yeah, my was St. James. Obanya Quanico St. James pet no one co university there, no fear for. Now, so the idea about imagine say government should. The MPP government should reconsider the idea say yansan first schools no emma asore no na no de na ma mehwe the whole country about 10-15 schools 10 first one St. James Roman St. Francis of Xavier Roman and a lot of St. Peter's by Roman. So it is very very important for us to take a second look. Roman, Basel, Methodist, Anglican, SDA asore na jeje dini no wo mu schools no abane hwe se no obesan dia ma wo mo menka se free senior high school yentwamu ebekoso yento aso ebekoso but abane hwe this is a suggestion because sa list no league list na ba na metranse ye na wo hwa John Taye be wuram ana Brekum school ba ko bi su be wuram it's a private school in Brekum. But Cassiano a Roman for Cassiano a Roman for. So once again, Ghana ni bi otie no. Mama yamfa sa adwene. Na yenhwe na asora ba mono so. Ebi kura betimi afa school bi. Oko sunyan do masia. Madafe ya pon owo kwetire na so na gidin pa. Ya pon so ye one of the software metimi aka say ya pon de obo sikasem na ahwibra de dabi. Ayo no na sorry. Ubetime aka Saudi odas ema yapon. Ubetime aka Saudi odas ema yapon. Ana Roman for so no nyempese mo yense. Mo dena na mo nye St. James no nko awo abisim no. I've been saying this. So me I am prepared to support Roman for domase na mo nya asase aye another St. James. Roman for say betime a St. James ni St. Francis of Xavier any St. Roses no type na maya agigi dini no munya bi wo mantam ni nyina munya bi wo mantam nyina hwe o Notre Dame Roman Notre Dame eno so no league table no wo mo wani mu pa league table no omo animu pa enti St James Bono region the whole Ghana omo animu Notre Dame omo animu a it means that the Roman Catholics Ahmadiyya from Unjamfa school no abanom sanfa Ahmadiyya hama womo sanfa ma womo na competition anya
then how would the free SHS play out? Yeah, the management in the
no,
then government will finance it.
Yes, government will finance it. Then government will rely on St. James and your free SHS. Notre Dame and your free SHS. And so Roman phone control. Sound system now, my I don't know to be yes, sir. Look, I say, I question you senior high. I lead table, yeah, by your school didn't cry, you move by your school. I mean, when I'm school, but I'm yes, we know.
Yeah, we are there. Yes, we are growing.
We will have yours. So it is very important. Very, very important. Look, yeah, dear, Roman Catholics, Presbyterian, Methodist. Can secondary school says from no. Ahmadiyya. Enya sam ketwa. Cannot be quite SDA. Be quite SDA pa.
Sebas.
Enya sam ketwa. So please, I think that the government must work hand in hand. Na yanye there's okay say Otaba ne Duncan Williams no ma wo school suni bia. They would be able to go mathematics university. Na school na de man wa wontimi nye. So papa trouble ehia me pa. Eti o ine ba na nso say opese yenhwe ni bia artifacts no so aye. I think that as I'm talking for be 25 years. It's a memorable one and a remarkable one. A memorable one and a remarkable one. 25 years. Na otumfo wenso no wama santidini no atrepa enti obia nim se na ombesi organize no abeye I will say they should that definitely I believe there will be BBC and of course I'm reliably informed that there will be BBC coverage. Yes, I'm also reliably informed that yes there will be Al Jazeera coverage.
There will be WONTUMI coverage.
There will be WONTUMI coverage. Yes, WONTUMI, there will be WONTUMI coverage. Good. Good. Na moi I am mono magana ya me say. Me I am so I live in the Bono region. I live in the Bono region. Me kan Bono kasa. Ghana han obia ya bibi na ya meka. Now people who have some hidden agenda sabe if against Ashantis na obribo then they insulting me. Then they'll be, why do you insult me? Me tranka, by me da sabe kan, sabe ka fracho, nimdia for na nyansa for na abadwema for no, ejimi tumu say kan bebre. Now say I met lawyer be George Asumani in Accra. I met him in court. Oh yeah, I say lawyer mbebi say wasem back pa. O say tin say bebre wo kan WONTUMI nyina. What twa to amaye. And I felt that she me ferry pa. Then Frank Ajeku, is it Frank Ajeku? President Kofo.
Former press
spokesperson.
Yeah.
Also, there is a law lecturer, a retired law lecturer, say our board also UPSC of Yirebi in Eastern region. Also free UK be wa be hwehwe me aba be hia me last week in Accra. O mani ala mba be hwehwe. Na won se na ya wo kana WONTUMI no. Ekwa animu pa. Ekwa animu eti maba me be hwehwe na me de mikura Yirebi so ahense me ba be kiro. Lecturer, retired lecturer. Good. So say ana ye kasa o hene ba ye nkasa say ye kasa tia o hene bi. Ana ye kasa I'm not interested in that. I am not interested. I'm interested in the fact that Mekasa Magana for whom bibi, Esia bibi, Etia bibi, Enya bibi, Enya Bakosa. Maybe Macamberlin Conference of 1885. Maybe Macambi. Opia would tell me, George Asumanisi Mantiwa. Nasabio, lawyer Kuku died to take George Asumaninum in a better year, near Sia bibi free. Opia no ya retired lecturer. As I saw about UPSA board or Kamubi. Otiola Debia me follow. I met a minister, Ghana minister, and the minister said, Obribahe, I'm highly impressed about your presentation on chieftaincy. Minister, no, so many ministers. Now they are Saudi Bavino of River and the Davia can be my ne dabia nka bi ma ye na me nka bi ma no
o si your voice doesn't mean you ba kura
so me ko ka say brekum no ya sokorefo jape krom ankase me ko ka cho sa sampa wo mu fri Cote d'Ivoire na ba ya
and I know na
no
say nkronkro bebre no ya na be fa say nka bi a me krom abu akwa we ha na si mu fri baabi enum betina ho mu fia no mokopia wo fia no mokopia ye di nkoma na me ne I think last week Monday and Monday we na me na na amache bare hene e di nkomo na ochima about running meetings and semia na ochimu baby a say Dr. Brandon Champon so offenso na offenso kaira mampo kakra
o mo kan
offenso
obru nim so Brandon Champon from
yeah so offenso kaira mampo kana afi amache bare pa na me say na dem me go we dey na bu akwa pa
yeah sana friends amache bare konya ntoye no obi ti domase ya fra na moako o Germany Berlin
domase sunyane domase
oba pray amache bare
akonya no to
amache bare konya
o fi sunyane domase be pray
o fi amoako o
Berlin or Germany
yes
there's a Krobia no e baabia
ko fi amoako fi Berlin e baye uko Accra our big factory ho oba pray amache bare
akonya
ko fi amoako ma me ya fa ne ya yiwa nínú abako di ata Robert
only bright yebo Taylor
every
or Pure FM that football historian on there no ade bi esi football bi an ka date ya no obo date no
akom ka
say wo ye chieftaincy
amache bare ko fi amako bebre so imagine
and he told me say honorable Dr. Brandon Champon free
so offenso so offenso now even offenso for the Jamana akenten no Jamana no kenten ni ma no ne papa fi dua ya nkwanta that is more than 200 years ago yes number 3 na me ka ba kwasa no brave I dey can be my that is that me ka be man no say eti me ka sa brekum fo no o me ya sokore jape krom no ne from posu kotoko kwa twema o me bantama in 1699 ne kwa twema bantama henen o mo ye kwa twema fo o mo kotra yamfo susu anso na o mu firi o na o mo kotra boye ponko kwa twema o mo nua ne bosontwe domase awia number 2 so na ntina domase awia number 2 no o timbe di bantama henen yes na bantama henen so tipi ko di awia number 2 akonya
sunyane domase na
Africa Financial Hospital na wo call Phyllis FM na wo hon say road na bantama henen
survive
FM na wo say ko kai road ba ko na eko wo na FM anje wo no on se ka junction ho no da friend Kwabena Chile Street
junction kwan no e friend say
Kwabena Chile
ne hwan Kwabena Chile Street gata na
no Kwabena
Chile Street
yes Kwabena Chile no ko ya santo awo no bi no ya domase hene no be kwa che no kwasie da ewo atronie eti domase front time ne me kai kwasie da na be che Kwabena Chile no be Kwabena Chile no ku nipa bebre so Kwabena Chile was eventually tried and hanged Kwabena Chile was eventually tried and hanged Kwabena Chile no wadi bantama wasile di domase so ku eti sambatra na me ka so domase no ana bantama hene Sylvester na Sylvester okay so bafu asaro usuka so kwa kodi domase number 2 akonya mbuso ba ne wom na ya George na George do hotel or Tachiman say nyame fa sama na da che bantama konya to na ya George do hotel oba ha so oba ba pribia or Tachiman ya George sutim di
otumi be pre
me no ovri wa he no kan bi maye memra na wa bi ka ya tia so we ya be kai eti mi kire brekum mi kire mu jape krom mi kire mu kwatwoma mi kire mu sampa sampa fo no ba ya na no mbesi jamra fo so be ba masase samra no nyina ne suma hinkro e fra ba nwene me we me ka we ya na mkoka se nkwankwaja na sana na brodi na menje na di baby be nyina be ya santefo a ma boni ni maka na ovre van de on kan bi maye na me wa me ko ka se design kwa abetifi fo no o me asumija fo de a o design de obi aka se o
kwa abetifi
yes bebre asumija be frifam
honorable Ibrahim Champo konso
bebre be frifam be frasumija sa sabe abetifi hine kwa
ani baby ana na mo tu chance me koi
abetifi
beba nyabote and me wo interest honum no now it is said and as we are told say honorable Ibrahim Champo if you offense so na no amache bare hene ebe ka tem say omunchi pa obo o se maame hwan obo mu maame ni din say omunchi pa efi amache bare and then you are saying say kwawu abetifi for no so wo language asumija
historically okra no mfiri
historically
yes
asumija no mfiri
yes it is abetifi ni kwakura asumija tikache se munsie na meba yeah ti say de brekum hena kwakura no too for kache se munsie na meba there's nothing wrong about that.
I don't know about Dr. Ibrahim Champo for Asante or Asante.
Well, you know. So no.
I said Mexico.
Can be Maya. Bibi way I agree with Sebe. Doesn't make sense. Why only a man and a man can be man? Can you free me way? I am reliably informed, sir. Ebia next week kran fear pre suyan fear pre oba be sawo saten ne ho me fa manuntum me ko kan bi bitimba bi badam fear pre be sawo saten ne ho na ubi sam historical ine me keka bi kirewa anya me nam ko so fear pre fo se be me so wa saten ne ho na anya me nam ko so saten na santeman se mon ko twe fear pre fo mra na ba me na me so me kan bi kirewa and you get people insulted. Baba insult no so nyina no be traditional tupe kese pa
but I say emphasis next week se nyangopo ama ye be say shia lawyer Nana Obribuahin is a private legal practitioner mebacho or your former deputy general secretary Adema the new patriotic party former Bono Ahafo regional chairman former minister of state at the ministry of interior and you Edin Commander Peter Afishapa.
I think I'm tell.
Oh yeah.
Me papa.
Boss.
I hope so. Oh yeah.
Good. No scent.
Joy intimate.
Joy intimate.
Yes, papa.
And a Vical 20.
Yes.
Support your immune system. Yes.